What's wrong?
Arthur's dead.
So? It's just a fish.
A fish that crossed over. Like me.
Hi, this is the Professional Amateur Hour coming to you with another review. This week, Leo sent me Multiverse, and this 2019 film was directed by Gaurav Seth and stars Paloma Kwiatkowski, Sandra May Frank, and Monroe Chambers, among others, of course. The story of this movie is about these four friends who study parallel universes in university, and they actually do some experiments to try, transfer over to a parallel universe. However, one day there's this accident and one of the friends dies. And then for the next 6 months, the other friends are trying to, live their lives and get back to normal. And they start dating each other and whatnot. But then the friend who died comes back. Well, actually, they don't come back. It's like a parallel universe just kind of transferred over to them. And so they try to figure out what's going on with this. And then their doppelgangers also show up, so they have to deal with that as well. So all of it's pretty interesting, but what will happen? Well, you have to watch the movie and find out. Alright, so let's discuss this movie. So what works? Well, I think this is like a fun kind of idea where they're trying to transfer to parallel universes. I know there's other movies out there where they go like back in time or forward in time, but this one, they just want to like transfer to a new universe. And it's kind of funny how they, set it up where they think, there's going to be so many different multiverses out there that basically some are essentially the same. There's like one or two atoms that are different. So you can't even tell that you're in a different universe. But that's the universe they want to go into. So it's kind of funny how that works out where you just go to another universe and nothing's changed. And I thought that was like a fun idea. And then how it works out, it's all pretty fun as well. And how the different universes deal with different matter and that type of stuff. So if you're looking for like a fun kind of sci-fi idea, this is definitely it. With the friends groups themselves, I really did enjoy them. They have, two guys and two girls. And for the most part, they're all very, very likable. One guy is not so much. They have one character who's deaf, and she is a really fun character as well. And especially with what happens to her story, I would say her kind of story is the most fun out of all of the different, characters. And so, yeah, there's lots of stuff that, that you can just go along with and just kind of enjoy watching. So that's pretty good. Also, I thought the acting was pretty good in this one. There is one actor who's over the top, but I think with their character, they're meant to be kind of more flamboyant. So it works for what it is. And then this deaf actress, she does an excellent job with how it all kind of works out. Like, I was actually like tricked with this actress. And I actually had to look it up if she was actually deaf in real life. But she is. So how it all worked out, I was really tricked. She has like the best line as well. It's like something like, "Congratulations, you're woke." I don't know. I thought it was really funny. I'll clip it in here for you.
I was too stupid to see there was nothing wrong with different.
Congratulations, you are so woke.
And so I thought kind of the characters and the actors were the most kind of compelling part of this movie. So that definitely worked for me. In addition, I thought the editing was pretty good. With this one, they have two people who are the same person in the same shot. And so it's the same actor, of course, but, it's edited very seamlessly where you can't really tell when they're doing what. And so all of that definitely works. So there's some interesting shots as well with different angles. And so all of that kind of technical aspect definitely is good. And that brings me to what doesn't work with this film. Well, with this one, I think they lean into kind of that drama aspect that they have. They have like a love triangle going on, and I guess once the duplicates show up, it's like a love square or love pentagon. But all of that type of stuff, I think is interesting. I know people who are not really into the drama aspect will think it's too slow, too boring. It does, I think, take away from the thrills itself. There's no really high tension type of stuff. But I think the characters are compelling enough that you do go along with them. It's just if you're looking for that high energy, high intensity type of stuff, this is not going to be it. It is what it is, where it's an interesting kind of story rather than, an exciting story. So it is intriguing in certain aspects, but I'm not sure if that's what you're looking for. So, take that into consideration. And there are definitely kind of some slow parts as well. with the deaf character, sometimes she has like whole conversations with her deaf mom in sign language, of course. I think if you're deaf yourself, you would probably really enjoy that. But it does kind of slow down the film, and it takes longer, to sign things than to just say it. And so it does kind of have some pacing issues that way. But I think the characters are pretty cool. You really like them, so you go along with it, right? So it is what it is. Other than that, I think there's a few issues with the idea itself. With this one, they want to go into like a parallel universe that's supposed to be like almost the same. However, as the story goes along, you kind of realize there's more and more differences between the characters, and sometimes they're like huge differences. And so it kind of like breaks down the original idea that they were going for. And what else? Oh, the ending. The ending just kind of messes everything up, so don't worry too much about it. It's more a story about the characters, I would say, rather than those kind of conceptual ideas. So it is interesting. I thought the characters were cool, but with the science, let's just say don't think about it, okay? And you'll enjoy it. So who would I recommend this movie for? Well, of course, if you like kind of that light sci-fi drama, then this should be for you. Other than that, I think it would be like a good date night movie. You can ask each other questions about, their situations and that type of stuff. And so I think that would also be pretty fun as well. So if that sounds like something you're doing, yeah, totally check it out. As for rating, well, I'm glad I watched it, but I will give it the okay score of 4. And with that being said, I think that's all I wanted to say. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.